Hello. I am here. I have consumed. Um. So today's stream. It's not going to be food related at all. Although I do have a game in mind that, instead, I probably should have launched before starting the stream, so I'm going to do that now. But excuse me. So, where do I even want to begin? So normally, when I stream on Thursdays, stream would have started a good bit later in the day, because normally I'm getting out of work 5 minutes ago. Today was unique in the sense where I had, like, nothing to do. There was, like, no work that needed to be done in my department, which is e-commerce, so I went to checkout. They had staff there, so I just, oh, hey, Rex! Hey! How you doing? Let's just get into the swing of things. Give me a second, I gotta turn on the volume for this. That's a bit better. Okay. I lost my train of thought. Always fun idea. Wait, is there a... Can I... Alright. I did not think that one through. Okay, so... Today's stream, if I can... That's probably not going to show anything. Can I do that? Yes, okay. Welcome to Risk of Rain. Where, as I like to call it, chance of precipitation, because there's, like, only one map that has rain. Let me change that. Okay, so we're just gonna go right into this. I had a thing planned, and then you showed up unexpectedly, and then that plan has disappeared. So we're just gonna go for it. Have you ever heard of Risk of Rain, Rex? Alright, I also have no idea what the delay on this is. Okay, well. This game is Risk of Rain. A friend of mine introduced me. This is a third-person shooter roguelike. A friend of mine introduced it to me several years ago, and it's been one of my favorites. Well, so I was thinking I'd do a few runs, also because I have a lot of time today, and this is a game that works nicely if you have the time to play it, and also works nicely if you're going to die a lot, which hopefully I will not be doing. I'm just gonna jump right in. Right, I have the DLC installed. So, the aim of the game is to survive. And I'm realizing my controls are not... Unfortunately, no. It's not. Do I have mouse? Is there keybinds somewhere? Settings. I want to say it's like $25. Last I checked. Oh, here we go. Do I have that? What do I usually have that binded to? I think 3 and then shift. Okay. If you're thinking of getting this, my honest recommendation would be to either watch me suffer and then decide, or watch someone else suffer and then decide. But basically, the idea is you're stranded on a planet, and this is one of the playable characters, and things will spawn that want you to be 6 feet under. And you kill things, you get money, and you get items, such as this fungus, which if I stand still, it will heal me. And then stuff like this happens. Go away. Okay. I had a different control scheme, and then that got reset, which is throwing me off a little bit. But anyways, you get items from various sources. You can buy drones. One thing to keep in mind about this is that the difficulty is always increasing. You might see in the bottom, or not bottom, the top right. It says that I'm on a easy difficulty. Oh. How kind. If you don't know what you're doing, stuff like that's going to happen. I'm going to actually turn off the DLC and try this again. And basically, the intended way to play is you run around, you grab items, there's a teleporter somewhere on the map, which will take you to another map, and eventually you fight a big boss guy on the moon. I hear a dude there. Another dude to my right. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yes. Oh. Oops. Okay. I'm gonna quickly go back to settings. I'm very much used to a different control scheme. Interact. I want it to be 3, and then that to be E. Yeah, that's what I'm familiar with. Okay. In terms of the difficulty, there are things that you can do to change it. There's other characters that you can play with different abilities. You can get alternate abilities. And there's also various modifiers that you can get. A big part of the game is that all the chests and stuff will usually have random items, but there's a thing you can get later that allows you to choose, which is about as overpowered as it sounds. Okay. Oh, yeah, exactly what I was saying. Chest. What do we get? A fungus. I will take. That is a lot of dudes. I've also played this game quite a bit before, but I've usually done runs where I'm more often than not doing stupid things and breaking the game. Come on. Please. Damn it. That's why you shouldn't gamble, kids. So I'll take that. This is also, ooh, I want this. I'll take it. This is also one of the only games, I think the only game ever, to have a difficulty called, and I quote, "I see you," followed by the difficulty, "I am coming for you." Right. I'm flying now. I did not mean to press that button, but it appears that I'm flying now. Right. Put grenade, sure. So one thing that one could do is attempt to play through this as quickly as possible to minimize the enhancement of difficulty, or could try to stick around and make sure they get all the items, which is what I personally like to do. Okay. Sure, why not? I know I just have... So, think about this. Whenever you pick up items, they just get added to the body of your character. I don't like the syringe that's just stabbed into my leg. Or the mushroom that's growing out of my shoulder. But, oh yeah, the flying thing is... You can get, like, these equipment things that do random things. There's some that let you fly, some that summon missiles, some that set you on fire, which damages you, but does have, like, a few uses. Where are those? So that over there is the teleporter. Give me, ooh, soda. Come on. Focus crystal, sure, why not? As good of a starting run as this is, I doubt my luck is going to continue. But what have we got? We've got energy drink printer. Is there anything up there? Okay, well... I'm going to wait for my equipment to go back down. It does have multiplayer, yes. I can't remember all of the platforms you can get it on, but I do know it is cross-platform between, I think, Steam and Epic Games accounts. I know you can get it on the Nintendo Switch, probably some other consoles, but yes, it is most definitely multiplayer. I'm just gonna do this and then live to regret it. So basically, all I did was touch the teleporter thing, and now... Oh god, there's guys down there. Why am I not going down? I would like to go down. Oh god. Oh my god. Oh, there's a chest there that I missed. I would like to get this chest, but I can't right now. I'm gonna pretend I didn't see that. You... Ow. Okay. Okay. Come on. Die. Die, 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 die. What's hitting me? I don't think I've ever had this chaotic of a first stage, because... Usually, I'm busy doing stupid things. Okay. 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 I've come to the conclusion that if I deal with the boss first, maybe other things will stop spawning. Because my logic is, I'm fighting a beetle queen who is summoning more beetles because she is their queen. Okay. Yes, give me that. Get that. Okay. Okay. I'm just going to zoom over here. The big beetle guys are no longer spawning, at least. Those are... Okay. Okay. That could have gone better, but boss is dead. When you kill the boss, you get an item, which is this little, in this case, it's this little shoulder rocket launcher thing. If I'll stand still, there we go. Okay. And now I can kill these guys in peace. Okay. Next boss fight, I'll be red. Cool. Get this. I'm here. Sure, another stun grenade. I'm going to assume I got... Wait, I did not get all the things. There was another Shrine of Chance somewhere. And... Wasn't there another Shrine of Chance somewhere? Am I losing my mind? I think I might be losing my mind. I could have sworn somewhere previously there was a Shrine of Chance that I spent a lot of gold on. That wasn't that one. I also have to change my Steam user. Just wanna make sure. Aha, I was right. Ow. Give me things. Yes. Why not? Okay. Zoom over here now. Okay. On to stage 2. I get to do this again. What are we looking at? 124. That's how much time I spent there. Okay. Wow. Okay, I guess I really did spend 20 minutes on that stage. Is that a good thing, making you become red? I suppose I really do need to familiarize myself with, like, Twitch member stuff. As far as I understand it, oh, hello again. As far as I understand, you can get like different colors of text for different membership tiers, which the viewer willingly pays for as a way to support the creator. Oh, hi. Okay. Cautious Slug. That is exactly what would have been helpful on the previous stage. Okay. I'll take it. That's a big guy, okay. Okay, I'm gonna head out of this general area. I've got ooh, big chest. Sure. Chance for treasure. Sure, I will take treasure. Okay. Okay. Another grenade. I have 3 of these now. That's fantastic. Is there anything in here? There is. Okay. Are you enjoying the stream so far? I thought I'd take a break from the simpleness of Minecraft to something a little more action-focused. With a side of chaos. And Risk of Rain 2 is a game I've wanted to play on stream anyways, so I thought, why not do that after I had my dinner? What do we got here? like this, though. What do we got? Ukulele! Well, that's big. That is huge. You know what? Why not? More shields. The only other thing I could potentially ask for from this game is some gasoline. And not more of these. Oh, yeah. I just realized something. I just realized this entire time, the category for the stream has been Minecraft. Let me update that real quick. Okay. Whoops. Yeah, this is very much not a Minecraft stream. Okay. I usually leave the stream set to Minecraft since that's what I've done most. I've only ever had to change that, like, twice before and after I did the Pathless stream. I do plan on going back to that game at some point, but let's make that a little more accurate. Oh joy, we've made it to very hard difficulty. I'd like some more items. If you have those, game. Yeah, that's not really what I'm looking for. Uh-oh. So just by the teleporter, I'm gonna be going there anyways soon. Another printer. That might also be it. I'm just gonna go for it. I'm gonna get this chest first. Reduce incoming damage while sprinting. That is not the button I meant to press. Okay. I guess I'm flying now. Do this and get... Okay, it's... There's two of them now. Great. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Shit. Okay. Oh, really? There was a chest right there? Okay. Okay. focus on that one. Oh my god. It's a work in progress. It's a work in progress. Why are there so many of these little guys? This guy's up there, this guy's over there, this guy's behind those guys. What is this? Oh my... Okay. What are you supposed to be? That's an epic dodge. This guy, why are you... I don't know how, but somehow I'm doing this. Well, that's a mild inconvenience. They're trying to come after me. It's one down. Okay. Grab that. Hi guys. Is there... attack the queen a little bit more, if I can. Because all of these some of these other guys are being spawned. Queen, so I can just, yes, yes, yes. Ooh, wait, that helps. Okay, okay, okay. Okay. So somehow I'm alive. And I now have a friend, this dude. Don't know how, but I'm not complaining. Alright. Come with me, brother. We'll take back this teleporter. Is that what I think it is? Lore book. Okay. Where are those coming from? Think of it like I Am Steve logic, right? We know he's Steve before he says Steve. Okay. Ooh, don't mind fate. Another donut. Okay. Get them all? Okay, I think... Alright, teleport... Okay. Is this chest here that I want to grab? Why not? Another one of those. Don't know what having two of those does me. Okay. Stage 3. Oh, we got the snow stage. Cool. 228. Okay, that I can work with. I see you over there. Does the dude not realize he can fly up to here? Come on. Oh, great. Hello again. I haven't seen you guys for a while. Oh. Go away. Okay. Sure. That actually sounds rather useful. Okay. Oh, great. My favorite enemy type. I will take that. Detonate enemies on kill. Uh-oh. Okay. Let's get out of this tunnel cave thing. Oh, hello, guys. I'm gonna run. Just there, there's one over there. Sure, more speed. Gasoline, yes! I've been wanting to get my hands on that one. Try jump. What do we got here? Try jump dagger, glasses, speed. You know what? I'll get the shades. As much as the other one would have been better. I'll get these. 'Cause boy, am I gonna look cool. Okay. Can you guys stop killing my beetle? Okay, okay. Well, I agree, yeah. Go do that. It's just gonna be me facing off whatever this is. Oh, shoot. Okay. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, you know what? Sure. One of those. Okay. Okay, that was... bunch of chaos. Okay. That's almost useful if I didn't already have one. Teleporter's there. I see something here? I did. Sure, why not? It's 6,000 coins or money or whatever. That is... okay, what do we got here? More razor wire, why not? Okay. I think this might have been where I was before, at the beginning of all this. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Turns out I forgot to turn on the audio. And you haven't been hearing all the chaos that I've been hearing. Ow. Okay. Well, oh well. Oh wait, this... I just love it when your enemies just spontaneously explode. That's weird. I suppose there's a chance there could be something up there. Why couldn't I? Okay. Anything up here? No. Okay, so this is a waste of time. And I'm on ICU difficulty. Where are you, my friend? You know what? New friend. You, sir, just ran over my friend. Oh, brother. Okay, so while you were back, I realized I had the in-game audio muted this entire time. So things should probably sound a lot more chaotic now. You didn't really miss much, I've just been running around and not really getting anything. I think I'm gonna do the third boss now. And knowing this game, there's one of two possibilities for the boss, neither of which I like. Oh, okay. Wait, these guys can spawn on this... What? You die. Okay. Okay. Oh my... What the... Take me away, please. Okay. Wait, shoot. I have a range, don't I? Okay, I almost got one of these guys down. That's one down, okay. Wow, I'm surprised I made that jump. Okay. Where... are you? Okay. Boss is down. Okay. Rush back inside here. Don't mind if I do. Okay. I can't tell if that was more chaotic or less chaotic than the first one. Oh, and great, I'm coming for you difficulty. Lovely. Why? Hey, stop killing my Beetle Guard friend. Stop killing me! Oh, great, I'm on ha 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 difficulty now. Oh, okay. Nope, 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 nope. I'd be inclined to agree if it wasn't trying to slaughter me right now. No, 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 you do not. What's hitting me? From which direction? Oh. Well, okay then. Got a lot of things. Well, got stage 4. Alright, I have a question for you, Rex. Would you rather see me, A, do that again, or B, do very, very stupid things, and abuse some funny synergies with items? I'd honestly be down for either. I'm just... It can be whichever one you are up to, or up to watching. Because I know of a way in this game. Well, let's just say the developers thought it'd be a good idea to add invincibility on a infinitely negatable cooldown. And I'd be up for doing that sort of stupid thing. Or what I just did. Maybe a different character. What do you feel like watching? Nice. Monitors wanted to function. Alright then. Alright then. Alright, I'm going to switch over, not to that, to this older profile I have. I have everything locked. So, let's see. Trying to think about the best way to do it. I'll do it this way. Command. Where's... there it is. Okay. And you know what? I'll turn that DLC off. So this is a different character than the one I was playing before, also on a different map. This is the engineer. So this one may be able to guess. All the characters have different abilities, and this one is probably one of the... He has a very interesting synergy with a very specific item that I just have to find. So the only modifications that I've made are different character DLC enabled, and a thing that allows me to choose the items I get. That's it. Challenge is just finding a chest. And there has to be one somewhere around here, right? Aha! Here we go. I want the bustling fungus. So what this does is when I stand still, I heal myself. I'm gonna go get this chest over here. Green. Ukulele. Where is ukulele? Where's... there it is. Okay. So the engineer's whole thing is that he can spawn turrets that share his items. And those turrets do not move, which means they're always staying still, and if they have the heal fungus, they are always healing. Ow. You might be able to see... Ow, what's going on? Like, I take damage, and I just step in here, and suddenly I'm at full health again. The only real downside to this strategy is that, the only downside is that the turrets, if I get a new item, the turrets only update when I place them again. And they've got a 30-second cooldown. So I kind of got to be willing to play the long game, which I have done before. Oh, right, I also want to get that. Get a bunch of good loot around here. Okay. That's the front. Okay. Actually, do that. Get fungus. Why can I never find it? There it is. And put that there. And I'm gonna go grab this. This will be important for later. gasoline. And then, actually, well, what can I get here? Officer Scythe. Yeah. Well, I wanted this anyways. I didn't think I'd get it this soon. I'll take that. There's another thing over here. Yeah. Here, so I'll try to explain the dumbness that I'm doing. So I'm making use of how this character can place down turrets that get all of his items, and those turrets, one of the key traits about them is that they are always standing still. And there's an item that heals you if you're standing still. The downside about the item is that if you're moving, you're not healing, and a lot of the time you're going to want to be on the run from everything. But if the turrets can just stand still and have the healing thing, that's perfect, because they can't really move, so that solves the issue. How do I get up there? There's a thing there that I want. I guess I'll backtrack. And the more of those healing mushrooms you get, the more they heal you, and the higher their area of healing is. So this might not look like much now, but if you let it just go, it can become rather strong, shall we say. Goodbye. So I'm just gonna just set up shop here. Give me stuff. I'll take that and that. Get my credit rate a little higher. Okay. Green. Ow. Okay. Come on. Okay. So these guys here, I can just sit here and do nothing. And these guys will just do the work for me, which on its own is rather fun. Because I can just do nothing as I accumulate the money I need for the stupid gambling thing. Oh, the unpaid workers. Yeah. Yeah, those guys are still still paid less than what they would like. You know what? Next time in Minecraft, I'll give them some iron. I'll see if I can give them, like, an iron hat or something. Maybe they'll like it. I kind of forget those guys exist, but I suppose I should let them maybe see some of the profits that they're providing me. Which is a lot, I suppose. I seriously don't have enough for that? Dang. Come on, please. Yes! Okay, what do I want from this? Probably this, honestly. I think I might have gotten most of the items on this stage. Unfortunately, there is... Let me find out. Wait, I see one over there. Unfortunately, there is only a finite amount, but... Okay. Honestly, I'll take this for a little more speed. Kablooey. There's one other... Actually, no, I was already up there, right. Actually, so there's this last spot I want to check, and then... And I guess under it, seeing how there's something right there. And then I'm going to move on to the boss fight. Honestly... Give me more of that. And there's one right there. How did I miss that? I walked, like, right through here, I think. I guess it is kind of hidden by that. Let's see. Nothing there. Teleporter there. Okay, we're gonna do the teleporter now. And we're gonna do nothing. I have my hands off the keyboard. I'm... Well, I guess my hand is on the mouse, but... Do you... I'm standing in acid, and I'm perfectly fine. And there we go. Ooh! Oh, right, I forgot I had the tricorn on me. I'll get that one. Yeah. But there's something right there. Hold on. I know I won't be able to open it, but I want to know what is there. Oh, it's just a turret. Okay. There are other things that you can find that aren't like chests, which are the best because free shit. But there's like turrets that you can get. We're not here for this though. We are here for this bad boy. Hey! Hello, May. Hey. Yes, it is a risk of a rainy day, and it actually is somewhat cloudy outside, so there is a real risk of rain. Or a perchance of precipitation. Anyways, welcome to an alternate dimension. And there's this guy, the Newt. I don't know what he is other than a Newt thing, but this is a shop area where you can buy stuff with purple donuts. And I'm here right now for one item, but I intend to come back here. I'm here for this. Thank you. So, in this shop you can buy things called lunar items, which are powerful at the cost of a downside. This one that I just gave me has the downside of making so instead of shooting little explodey balls, I shoot little of those, which my turrets get, which makes them stronger. I intend to come back here later, though, because I intend on not going the route that would lead to me becoming a singularity. Ooh, some of these. I'm just gonna... Yeah. Is everything dead now? Okay, what do we got here? Yeah, I think I'll go for this one. Save for spaces. I will likely at some point do another stream of this in which I slowly explain all of this. Right now I'm just doing the dumb things that you had requested, Rex. How are you doing, May? How goes your day? Actually, do I have enough for this? Damn, I don't. I only just got the joke of risk of rainy days. With rainy day. I only just got that. Yeah. That's honestly, that's not even half the dumb things that I'm doing here. The other one takes a little bit to work up to. That works. Hello, Lena. Welcome to doing very stupid things. It's going alright. I got to leave work early because there was quite literally nothing for me to do. let's try to move. Ooh, yes, this is a nice open area. Do that. Ooh, a chance shrine. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, I'm just doing stupid things. Other games? Yeah, I did one stream of The Pathless somewhat recently. I plan to get back to that game at some point. I've got an ongoing Minecraft Let's Play. I recently went to the Nether, almost died, got my piglin farm exploded, got terrified, and ran out of there. So instead I've done this. Let's see. Really nothing? Are you knowledgeable in Risk of Rain? Yes, wait, don't mind if I do. Because, if you are, you might be able to... you might know the build I'm going for when I say I'm going for the invincibility build that, what's his name? Why can't I remember his name? Oh, okay. Well, this is Risk of Rain 2. It's a... As you might be able to tell, it's a third-person shooter roguelike. Disclaimer, don't let what I'm doing give you the best impression. This is just me doing very specific dumb things. The actual game is, without the dumb things, is a bit different and a bit difficult. I got the second item for that, didn't I? So don't just assume that you can just massacre things by standing still. Art. Ooh. Art's always a fun thing to do. It's one of those things that, like, I've tried to do art before, and then it, like, I make something partially good, and then I try to improve it, and then it ends up not looking anywhere as good as I would like it to. That's about my experience. Wasn't I also looking for items? Right, I was. God, I was playing a game for a moment. That's the chest I opened. Ooh, a donut. No. Interesting. Okay. I had something I wanted to say and then I forgot what I wanted to say. I hate it when that happens. Homer Simpson with his donut. True. Try a chance over there. I will loop around to that. Ooh, yes, please. Shrine of the Mountain. That is exactly what... Ooh. Aha. Okay. I'm going to finish, I think, maxing out my crit rate. Are there any other chests hidden? Why? Why? Stop that. Mommy. Mommy. I do not like that mental image. Okay. Shine a chance. Yes, please. Ooh, I didn't know I could put them on that. That's interesting. Green. I'll say I got a feather. Potentially. Potentially. At some point, I plan to get stuff that's not the default PNG. When I get around to that, I'm rather lazy. At the moment, no, but that doesn't mean I won't be interested later on. See ya, mate. There will likely come a time when I might be interested in that. I can't say certain. I have a Discord, I have a server, it's a work in progress, and not quite ready. As soon as it is, I have a official YouTube channel that is, it should be linked on the Twitch, and if not, I can go find a link. I will make a post on that when it's available. Anyways, time for death. Alright, I will keep that in mind. Die. I can add you after the stream has concluded. I'm not sure I'll be able to get around to that just right now, partially because... Wait, I got 2 of these? Okay. I got 3 of these? What the... Okay. As I was gonna say, admittedly, my computer is not the best, and I do want to save some resources. I will make a note to do that after, though. Let's see this thing over there. I want this. Yeah, I want that one. Alright, so Rex. You recall how I promised stupid things, right? Give me 2 seconds. I'm sure if I go AFK, nothing bad will happen. Did something? Saw the screen go red for a moment. Okay, kill all things. Like I said, my computer is not the best. I have like a limited amount of like resources, and I have like too much stuff open. It really begins to screw with my internet, which for me guarantees the stream crashing. So I'll make a mental note to do it after, but not right now. Sorry about that. New map, new items. Let's see. You know what? I'm just gonna sit here in the middle and kill things. And hopefully not get pushed out of the safety circle. I'm just gonna sit here and let things die, and then I'll go find items of massive gold. If that's about my strategy. On that topic, do you recall how I said I was going to be doing stupid things? Here's where that comes into play. If I can, isn't there? So, this item, Safer Spaces, gives me this little bubble that's around my character, which has the effect of blocking the next instance of damage I take from any source. That has a cooldown of, I think, 15 seconds, which over time can be eaten away at. However, here's where things get interesting. When this shield is not present, that is applied as a debuff, right? And there's this item called a fuel cell, which gives you additional uses of your equipment, which is a thing that you can collect, which it's basically an additional ability in the form of a special item. Unrelated fun fact. There is this equipment called Blast Shower, which removes negative effects, including the debuff of not having a shield. Do you see how this could be abused? This is all I have to do from this point on is just get more fuel cells and one specific item that allows me to activate it automatically. And it's game over. I just win. Because if the shield prevents damage and is being brought back every second, multiple times per second, if you get to that point, wouldn't that make you invincible? And there's a couple other things. I'm actually gonna get a key. wishing I had that later. Pair of chests here. Stupid things are playing seriously. How about seriously doing stupid things? Gotta be a middle ground somewhere in there, right? Goodbye. I already ran out of items. Wait, no, there's one up there. Teleport is right there. Want to place here so continue, that's fine. Okay, that would be cool. Alright, okay. I'll try to go a bit faster. Are there any items up here? Because this, I'm sort of doing two different builds at once. There's invincibility and then engineer shenanigans. Both of which are fun, but I think doing the whole invincibility thing with a character that's not as laid back as Engineer would likely be more entertaining from a viewer perspective. I don't know if I'm missing anything anywhere. If I am, I don't particularly care, because... Oh, hey, it's just right here. The next big thing that I'm looking for is on the next stage. Oh, hello, Magma Worm. Goodbye, Magma Worm. Another one of these? I'm starting to run out of things to get. I guess that? I think she left. I assume she. I guess they. They left. I think that's all I'm getting from this stage. Oh, hello, boss. Yeah, at later points, in the game. These things can just be like a normal occurrence. Well, I had to fight 2 of those earlier in the other run. They're rather annoying. Oh. There's a... Okay. There's a Void Seed. That... To my old annoyance... It's not one I'm incapable of dealing with, but it's still a mild annoyance. Can this please give me stuff? Shrine of the Mountain down there. I'll give double boss drops. Another donut. How much does this want? 407. Might have to come back to that. Another Shrine of the Mountain up there. Okay. Give me thing. Okay. We're gonna skedaddle from there. There's one of those over there. Okay. What do you have? I will take that. Two of those. I haven't really stopped to look or notice these, but they're like little hands coming out of the ground. Huh. I wonder whose hands. Well, the plans weren't quite to play Minecraft. The plans were that I forgot to update my plans. Which I suppose could be taken as play Minecraft. The plans were also not to be scuffed and have no audio for the first portion of the stream. Okay. At this point... I want to start getting crowbars. Can you stop? Thank you. Okay. I think I saw something up there. Okay, there's a chest there. I'm going to want to deal with that Void Seed at some point. Oh yeah, the dinner! Yeah! I forgot I originally had the stream title. I guess did I say it was Minecraft Network stream? I don't remember what the original title is, but yeah, I remember that. The dinner was good. I had some fettuccine with Parmesan, which was quite good. Very much enjoyed. Okay, so terms of what I'm doing. Ooh, I was looking for this thing. Please be legendary. God dang it. Okay, yeah, it's in my best interests. Okay. It's likely in my best interest to go deal with that Void Seed before it deals with me. I mean, well, I don't know. I do plan to do more Minecraft than Risk of Rain in general. I just wanted to try it for once. Before I do anything else, I'm going to deal with that Void Seed. Really, no items up here? Okay. I'm rather surprised there has not been a Void Reaver that I've noticed. This one down. Oh, okay, I guess I'm here now. All I see is numbers. Okay, just those. Okay. Wasn't there a chest in here? There was. I want those to explore the Void Seed. Now, if I didn't know better, I'd say I've reached the end of what items there are here for me to get. But the thing is, I know better. Hello, legendary item. Yeah, I'll get the raincoat. I mean, there's other options that would be maybe better, but the raincoat is what I need. Okay. Well. Well, that was a lot of chaos that just ended very, very abruptly. I'm gonna get the veins. And what else have I got? there was supposed to be... Well, no, I only did the 2 Shrines of the Mountain, that's right. Okay. Alright. Let's see. I'm starting to remember how tedious this sort of thing was, especially with this character. I want this portal, please. Now, couple things I want to get here, and I think among the ones that I could get, I definitely want that one. Because that's the one that I really need. This is the one that makes it so my invincibility thing is triggered or refreshed constantly. Are there any other lunar items I could want? Nah. Let's go. Alright, what chaos do we have here? Go get 'em, boys. Ah, ah, ah. Turn my head for 1 minute and then I'm in the air. Okay. How are you doing, Rex? Let's try and break the awkward, quiet moment. Dancing dinos, understood. Okay, so I spawned around here. I could quite efficiently just sweep around the entire map and then get back to the teleporter. Boing. Ooh, flying dancing dinos. Ooh. Okay. me more crowbars. I want an increased chance of death. There is something over here. Okay. Now I get to scour the entire map for literally anything of value. Ooh, something up there. Ooh, something's up there. Another fuel cell. What have we got? Another legendary. Well, I guess I can get the other one I wanted, which is this one. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. That's what I've been looking for. So you know how I had the thing set up so I'm just... With these guys, I'm constantly healing? Well, imagine throwing into the mix that is this sheer amount of shenanigans, turning all of that healing into, or spare healing, into extra damage. Rather overpowered, isn't it? Ooh. Am I gonna have to make that? Yes. I'll take another key for another more box. There's no... Ooh, a donut. Don't mind if I do. Oh. More of Homer's mommy donuts. Just there. Just here and there. Everywhere. Okay. Just here. Teleporter there. Yeah. Alright. Lunar Pod, that's interesting. Anything else out there? I mean... You know, I suppose I could go back for that. Aha. Hello, chest. Yeah, I'll grab that. Let's see, there's a few things down here that I'm gonna grab. Very soon, we're gonna go fight the final boss and probably die. But I'm gonna try. let's go up here. Do we have anything here? Where's these? I will... Another way. I guess a crowbar. Okay. There's a... Oh. It got exploded, but there was a mushroom floating. Wait, there's still chests down there. Wait a minute. Wait up. Gosh darn to a minute. Wait, did I already... I opened that one, but I didn't open this one. Ooh. Okay. So here's where I have a choice, and I already have an approximate idea of which one I'm going to do, but I feel like listing them anyways. There is a thing that I could do where I could go back to stage 1 with all of my items and do this whole process again, and probably get more and become even more of a chaotic mess of stuff than I already am. That is one option. The other is that I just play this game normally, and I say normally, but the other option is I just go to the final boss like normal, which is what I'm thinking I'm going to do. Because I do want to wrap this up eventually. And even then, the final boss is rather involved. Okay. Oh, hey, he's dead now. Oh, that guy's dead. Honestly, that. Is that chest over there that I missed? I'm curious. No, that's just a broken drone thing. Okay. Yeah. I'm also quite certain that next stream, I'm not sure quite, it's either going to be tomorrow or the day after, but next stream is going to be back to Minecraft. And I guess, yeah, I am kind of wrapping this up, I guess. But I'm going to see this run through to the end, whether I live, die, or something else. I'm probably going to get to the last phase of the boss and then just combust. So let's go. Okay. This is, whenever I play this game, it's this moment as I'm approaching this staircase. that I always dread the most, and the devs did an amazing job of making this staircase feel rather ominous to help with that. And the music here, when it plays, also does a good job. Let's see. Welcome to commencement. You know what? I'll do. So, my goal is to find a way to free this thing, and not die to that. Or that. Or that dude. I could likely get up. Shoot, I can't make that jump. As I was gonna say. Ow. I could likely get up to the final boss without help of turrets, but as for actually eliminating the boss, I am going to need all the help I can get. Ow. Oh, convenient, we've got 3 of these. So how this works is across this map there's a bunch of different pillars that you can charge in various ways. You have to charge 4 of them, it doesn't matter which, like, combination. But the ones in different places, you charge them in different ways. These are the most convenient for me, because these ones take my blood. Which is something I have quite a lot of right now. Shit, that's how that works. Okay. Oh, hey, this thingy. Let's see. What could honestly be the most helpful? Probably that. Oh, maybe I should have gone for another feather. Okay. Rather convenient that that chest was right there. Okay. So the next one I'm going to go for is that. The last one I need to go for is that pillar over there. Also, as I am sure you can imagine, this game is a lot harder when you don't get to choose which items you're getting. And it's all down to luck and randomness. But like I said, I wanted to do stupid things, so I asked if you wanted to see that. You did, so here we are doing stupid things. Okay. Is this the one where if I step out of it, it goes back down? Yeah, it is. Okay, what? Oh, it's... What was hitting me and from where? I would like to know. Oh. Okay. So now that I charge those pillars, this thing is active. I think there's like another... There was another one over there and probably a few other places. Okay. Up we go. Welcome. Part of this game I hate the most. Mithrix. I'm going to hop this way. Where'd he go? Phase 1 done. Phase 2 done. Phase 3 done. This is the part that genuinely scares me. And you might notice a spontaneous lack of items. Okay. There we go. That is the worst part about this game. Give me a portal, give me a portal. That one's going to go through there, that's okay. Where am I? Fuck, okay. I chose the worst possible spot. Get away from me, Void Reaver. Okay. That's the hard part. Now there's the stressful part because I have a time limit. Because Mithrix is so annoyed that he lost that now he's going to detonate the moon that we are standing on. Which is less than considerate, I might say. 90 seconds. I'm not sure if I'll have enough time because I should charge the thing. Okay. Now I have to just stay the fuck away from these dudes. Because I'm that, you see that? Instant death explosion. You know, normal things. I might survive this. Okay, I don't know what I was worried about. Easy. And off we go. Exactly. Yeah, that's definitely not ominous at all. Yep. Now, I guess I will show some of the credits. If you... I don't think the shenanigans that I just did are enough to truly do this game justice, but I would recommend this game to a lot of people. I'm not sure for some people it'd be worth like what $25 US it is, but Risk of Rain 2 is definitely an enjoyable experience. Absolute cinema indeed. And it's also got, and granted that was me knowing what I'm doing. It's arguably more fun when you don't know what you're doing for the first time, and this game also has a lot of surprising lore to it. Because, like, if you stop and think about, like, who am I and why am I going through this world, going onto the moon and attacking this guy named Mithrix? There's a lot of really interesting lore, which I could go on and on about, but I'm not going to go into that here. Maybe I could do a lore stream for this game. But this game is. I don't know how long the credits are. I read that as Pringle, not Pinkle. Yes, the Pringle Game Studio, my favorite. I wish I knew about how long these go on for. But with that said, I thought the same Pringles. Yeah. With that said, I think I'm going to call it here for the stream. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching me dick around with mushrooms and blast showers and all sorts of other stuff. I do plan to do more of this game at some point. Next several streams are going to be pathless, though. I mean, not pathless, Minecraft. I'm going to get back to pathless eventually, but I want to give Minecraft some more time. But thank you for watching. That's is this the end of the credits? Yeah, good night to you too. I'm just gonna skip. Well, I'm glad you were entertained. I'm glad someone found some enjoyment here. But either way, thank you oh so very much for watching, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye-bye.